everyone, I'm Lisa and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've decided to start this channel just to follow my progress in completing the 75 hard challenge. I'm not actually going to be starting the 75 hard challenge now. I am starting 75 soft. The reason for that is because I am going to be traveling for work in about a month and a bit's time, and a lot of the activity and everything is structured by another company, and so I just have little control over what I can do. So I didn't want to set myself up for failure, so I'm going to do 75 soft, have my trip, and then start 75 hard after that. I'm doing the reading, healthy diet. I'm trying to stick to around 1500 calories, which is still not too low, but enough that I should probably lose a bit of weight. Water, so it's about just under 4 litres, so a gallon, but it's, yeah, so just under 4 litres a day. Alcohol only socially, and 45 minutes of exercise per day. So I'm really looking forward to getting started and being a bit healthier. I have been having some personal challenges and things like that have meant I have gained a bit of weight, and not blaming it all on that, but it definitely plays a part in my journey. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting healthier, changing some things up in my life, and I think that mental challenge of 75 hard or 75 soft will be really helpful. And I think starting with 75 soft will probably be good because it'll give me a bit of an idea of how I'm going to need to structure my days. So yeah, I'm excited to get started. For breakfast I'm going to have this yogurt, Greek caramel yogurt, and some raspberries. I'm just going to use the scales to measure it because I'm not really sure exactly how much as a serving. It's 180 grams. I feel like that's so much yogurt. I don't know if I can even eat that much. It's 187. Doesn't show up on the camera. 174 that is. And some raspberries. And that's what I'm going to have today. Oh, I forgot coffee. Beautiful sky this morning. I'm at work and I have a little snack today of just a boiled egg. My husband boiled up a few for us for the week, so it's a pretty easy snack. I'm just doing a bit of an incline walk to finish off my workout. For lunch, I'm having a little bit of pasta with some meatballs, some broccoli and spinach in there that my husband made, and a piece of toast. This is the Jerry's low carb, high protein bread. And that's lunch. Back to his kennel for Winnie so I can go to work. Good boy, bud. He's got his big rope. Can you get it in there? There you go. See you, bud. At home now, my little one's watching some TV while I get tea ready. Exhausted from big day at work, but anyway, we're going to have these lamb grill sticks, pita bread, and some coleslaw. And this is tea. Got a pita bread, 2 lamb grill sticks, and some salad. Breakfast smoothie. I finished my strength workout. I'm still got 15 minutes left to have my 45-minute workout today, so just doing a bit of an incline walk to finish off. It's lunchtime and I'm having some chicken breast with some, I've got 2 different coleslaws and some tzatziki. I can't wait to eat this, I'm so hungry. I'm just finishing up a workout today with a little bit of an incline walk. I did some strength training and a bit of interval training on the assault bike. So I did deadlifts today. A bit of interval training on the assault bike and some other bits and pieces to get the heart rate up. And that's it for today. Just about got my 45 minutes. We had about 10 minutes to do on here, and then I'll be done. just had a check-in on how my week's going. So it's Thursday today. I'm finding it pretty good so far. The most challenging thing has been the water intake, and not because I don't like drinking water, because I love water, but it's more realizing like 4 liters of water is a lot of water, and if I don't start early enough, it just makes it impossible. And chugging water at the end of the day when you're about to go to bed is not a good thing. Last night I got into bed and realized that I hadn't read my book, and so I read it a bit before I went to sleep, which was good. Today I completely forgot about filming any of the food I ate, so I had a smoothie for breakfast, and then I had chicken salad for lunch, and my husband made some pasta and meatballs for tea. I'm finding it good. I've often done diets where I've been like low carb or this or that, and this one I'm just doing calorie restriction, and it's not super low, it's 1500 calories, and so I can kind of eat what I want within that, but I do have to still be, you know, mindful. So yeah, so far so good. Getting my workouts in, reading, water, yeah, loving it. So I'm just done with my workout. I did some high intensity intervals and a little bit of strength training, and I'm just going to walk to finish off. It's so cold today, like they're forecasting snow, but probably not as low as here because we are a bit too close to the coast, but we'll see later on what happens. Anyway, I'm looking forward for this to be done so I can have some lunch because I'm starving. For lunch, I'm gonna have some coleslaw, some chicken and some rice. And that's lunch. There's a rainbow outside my window at work. Good morning, it's Saturday today. I am lucky my husband goes to his gym in a different town over on Saturday mornings and takes our daughter, so I get to have always sleep in. So I'm here. This is Wally, our sausage dog, in bed with me. He's very long. He's a long dog. Anyway, I'm reading my book, and I'm reading Everything is Figureoutable by Marie Forleo, which is quite a good book. For this challenge you obviously have to read 10 pages a day, and the book, I know for 75 hard it's non-fiction. I'm not sure if it is for 75 soft, but I thought I'd do non-fiction anyway, but I'm not a big non-fiction reader. I'm more like, I love reading fiction, but this book's actually quite good, so yeah. So breakfast this morning, I'm just making one of these low carb bagels, and I'm gonna have a couple of eggs with it. I put a little bit of butter on the bagel, and that's breakfast. Me and the dogs are out for a walk. Here they are. Oh. Wally's got his coat on because it's 3 degrees out. Very cold. And Winnie doesn't need a coat because he's a big boy. Yeah, so we're just out for a walk to get 45 minutes. I need to tire out the dogs because my little one's staying at, so we've got a 4-year-old, and she's staying at her nana's tonight, and she asked if she can bring Wally, the sausage dog, with her, and her nana said yes. But Dalmatians are not like just a lap dog, like they are mental. They need quite a bit of exercise, or they are quite hyper. Yes, they like to lie down and cuddle, but they do need a lot of exercise. So I'm trying to tire him out so that when he goes there, he's tired and not mental. So, yeah, enjoying a nice walk. This is my water bottle here that I'm using, and I saw this by a YouTuber, Jennifer Madison, who I quite like watching her videos. She did this thing with a little bit of tape. It's like masking tape, and you just tear a little bit off and put the tape on here, and then you can mark off how many bottles of water you've had, just to keep a record of how many, because I can never remember. I had a parcel arrive this morning, and I just got some goodies from like a low carb online shop here in New Zealand. But I'll just show you what I got. I got these are on special, these Quest tortilla style protein chips. So there was like if you bought the pack of 8, got a big discount, so I got those. I got some Quest caramel chocolate chunk bars. I got these No Shoe raspberry and cream protein bars. So I got 2 boxes of those, and then the same brand, but these are Protein Plus bars, crunchy cookie butter. And I got a taco sauce creamy chipotle from Walden Farms. So I'm excited to try that too. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and I'm just going to decide which one of these I'm going to have. So I'm having a coffee, and I chose the crunchy cookie butter Protein Plus bar because I just really feel like something crunchy. And the walk definitely worked because someone is very tired. So I just finished this protein bar. That was the one I chose, and I didn't love it. I wouldn't buy it again. It was fine, filled a gap. It says crunchy cookie butter. There was a few different textures in there, but I wouldn't call that crunchy. It was fine, but I probably wouldn't buy it again. I had some soup for lunch, but I'm still hungry, so I'm going to give these a try. I'm just having a low carb bagel for breakfast. It's Sunday and it's just after 7:30. I really didn't want to do this workout, but I thought, no, I've got to get it in, so I'm just doing an incline walk on the treadmill for 45 minutes and just watching some YouTube while I do that. I had a really good day. It was just a day spent with family, so I didn't take many videos. It's just spending time with them, so yeah, it was a really good day. I'm so pleased that is over. Workout done. So just want to do a little bit of a recap. It's the end of week 1. 800 gram weight loss, which I was pretty happy with. I would have liked it to be a little bit more. However, on the weekend we did go to an awards night and had a few drinks and went out and had some pizza for tea. So given that, it's actually pretty good. Reading was easy enough. There was only one day that I had forgotten to read, and so I had to read at just before I went to sleep. Water was good. Like I said previously, I just had to learn to really get through a couple of bottles earlier in the morning, so I just didn't feel like I had to guzzle them down. My workouts have been good. I am someone that has always consistently worked out, so that hasn't been difficult for me. However, I do have days off, and so not having days off and like having to go out and work out on a Sunday night has been a bit of a change. Also really making sure I hit that 45 minutes, whereas before I might go for a run and it would be half an hour and that would be fine and I'd go home. But now I'm like, okay, I got to keep walking a bit longer, I've got to do a little bit more, which all those little bits add up, right? Next week will be super busy. I have my birthday and we're going away for a night on the weekend, so we'll see how that goes and see if I can keep things up.